All right, let's go on a tour of the garden. Let's start at the top. Okay. Over here, we have our green beans. Do we have any beans popping up yet?
I don't know.
Ooh, we got little flowers. See the little flowers? Neat. Little flowers. There's also a big berry vine that's kind of intertwined with my beans, which we're not happy about, but I'll have to go to the neighbor's yard and cut that all down. So we come over here, we've got a big squash plant. Giant. Do we have any squash in there yet? Nope, not yet, but it's coming. And over behind the squash plant, I don't know if you can see it. Can you get in a little shot over there? That's supposed to be eggplant.
That one right there?
That one right there is supposed to be eggplant. It hasn't quite grown up yet. Alright. Now let's come over.
What are these flowers?
Those are the flowers that Jen planted. I don't know what they are.
I bet they're just supposed to be pretty. I like this one.
They are just supposed to be pretty. They're not food.
I know.
So, as you can see, I've got 3 tomato plants. And they're starting to get little tomatoes. There's a little tomato right there. But they're not red yet, and they're not really tall yet. It's July, what, 7th?
July 11th.
July 11th. It's July 11th. So they're not really full grown yet. And here is, there's a weed, I think.
And what's
Nope.
that?
Ooh, that's a squash. Look at that.
Nice big one.
That's a nice squash.
Hold
That's a
on,
nice
I'm
summer
gonna zoom in on
squash.
it.
And that'll be pretty soon ready
Can
to
we
pick.
move these leaves out of the way so they can see it?
All right. Can they see?
Yeah, it's nice and big.
That's a nice squash. Lettuce. This year, as you can see, I've got some nice balls of lettuce. And those are doing very well. They're almost ready to go. And
Mom already picked one.
Yep, Mom already picked one, yep. We got a weed or two here and there. So we can get rid of the weed or two.
Bad weeds.
Bad weed. And we've got over here celery. This guy's a celery plant. And we've got some cabbages back there which are ready to pick just about. Some of them are anyways. We can let these get a little bit bigger. Come down, look at the cucumbers. Of course, we don't have any cucumbers growing yet. Yeah, and there's another weed. We'll get rid of the weeds. Weeds are a never-ending story. But it's still early in the season, so these vines have got lots of time to grow. And let's come over here.
Oh,
These are pepper plants. As you can see, one of my peppers already decided to harvest itself, and we're going to cook this guy today. That fell off of this plant.
And what's that red thing?
That's a pepper. Here we go. That is a red bell pepper. And we're going to pick that today. And also, we've got, look at this. That's a jalapeno pepper.
Tiny.
So we have a jalapeno pepper plant. We have a green bell pepper plant. See the pepper? All right, which isn't too big. And we've got the red pepper plant over there.
As you can see, there's a red pepper on it.
We want to cook today. So we're going to harvest one of these. I think this guy right here is pretty big, huh? Why don't you come down there and get a little shot of me picking it. Go down there. And I got my little steaky knife. And come over here at the bottom. And look at that.
It's giant.
One nice head of cabbage. That's one.
How many do you need?
I think another one.
Nice. First one.
Which one do you think should go next? This one?
Yeah. I guess.
All right.
Cutting it.
Good. And we got another one. Now, one of the good things about cabbage, I'm told, is that if you cut the ball off, another ball may grow in. When we're harvesting this early in the season, it just might have enough time for another ball of cabbage to grow into those.
You're holding the pepper, one cabbage, well, now both cabbages.
Now both cabbages. And
a little pepper.
that's all that we can harvest from the garden today.
But you have more inside.
I wish the tomatoes were ready because we could use tomatoes in our recipe, but they're not.